Do 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 do. Inspector Savage. Grand rising, everybody. It is me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm here to holla at you this morning and see what comes out in the message and the cards. It is currently 9:19 a.m. on November 6, 2025. It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit outside, breaks down to a 7. All praise is due to the Most High that we are waking up today, that we are alive, that we are here to fight another day in this world, to live another day in this world, to thrive, to somehow make a difference for, if not everybody, somebody. And so I'm very glad to be here with you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. Yeah, how is everybody? What is today? Today's Thursday. I hope everybody's doing well in spite of what is going on in this world. I said I was going to continue to keep talking about it, and I am, and I will. People, they like, you see what it says: no taxation without representation. These lawmakers and these politicians and these these city officials have a very good way of still walking around eating while everybody else is starving. It's a weird state of affairs, right? But is it really all that weird? I was thinking about it yesterday, and I wrote something down. It's over here somewhere, but I think I kind of remember the gist of what it was. I was sitting here and I was like, am I surprised about what's going on? You know, a lot of people, I'm not surprised. Well, I am very surprised about what is going on in this country. I did a little bit of digging yesterday, and I was wondering, like, well, how many people actually lost their lives? That's documented during, like, the civil rights movement. And the numbers were really, really small, and that was because the number of people that actually lost their lives throughout fighting for civil rights or during the time of Jim Crow is well over. It said like 100 to 400 people that was documented during the time, like what I think was like 1950 to 1968. But we already know that beforehand, numbers of black folks and white people as well, and Native Americans, indigenous people. There are a lot of people that lost their lives while trying to get civil rights in this country. And so all this blood was spilled, all of these lives lost, a lot of time fighting and struggling just to drink out of a sanitary, what is it called, y'all? Come on, it's early in the morning. But to drink out of a sanitary water fountain. Those simple things. It seems as if we're moving backward, back to when the rich was the rich and the poor was really, really poor. Where disenfranchised communities and people didn't have a chance in this world. But we got one. And not even 70 years ago. Can you believe that? And so it is surprising to me. A lot of people say I'm not surprised because that's the legacy of America. But the legacy is in the past. We've come so far since then. And it's a damn shame that after all that struggling and fighting that a lot of our ancestors had to do, we're back at that place again where we have to fight for basic necessities, for people to eat, for people to get health care, for people to get paid on the jobs. It's such a pathetic thing. And these people that are supposed to represent us, paid through American tax dollars, are pretending as if they are the only ones that have a stake in the fight. Everybody's sitting around pretty much campaigning for 2026 and 2028. That's how I feel about it. I would like to see more of a selfless more selfish actions coming from people who are supposed to represent us. And so, again, my thoughts and prayers go out to all of us out there because in one way, shape, or form, it's affecting all of us. And it truly, truly is. We are the richest country in the world, and yet we still have homeless people living on the streets. And granted, people can make the argument that, well, some people want to be out there, this, that, and the third. But there should never be a homeless veteran, somebody that fought for this country for a war that didn't even have anything to do with any of us. They're still existing. They still live, and they are still struggling. And so I'm I think about those things. I think about how, free and fair education is not all that free and fair. We still have kids that can't read, and they're in high school. Quality education is a must. Yes, times have changed, but these are the things that are keeping us poor, keeping us in the have-not category, because we don't have a government that really supports everybody. They may provide support, but they don't support everybody. You feel me? You know what I'm saying about that? And so we are at a very difficult place now. It kind of reminds me of the Bible and Babylon, how Babylon was built and it had to be torn down. Time and time again, throughout the course of history, there have been revolts, there have been revolutions. This one obviously has been televised. And so we are now at a place where we have to decide, how are we going to have a revolution so that these kinds of things never, ever happen again? My thought, unseat all these people. Let's get new blood in. Let's get people that understand the plight of everyday Americans and everyday people. Stop putting people in these offices and letting them stay there for 80 years. They can't even walk up to a damn podium without slipping and falling and breaking a hip. It's time we start getting people in there that understand what's actually going on in this world, because there's a huge disconnect from the actual people who are running this country as opposed to the people that actually live in this country. And again, like I like to think about it, and like I like to say, you can't expect somebody who was never starved, who's never went without, to understand what it means to miss a paycheck, or to be 2 paychecks or 1 paycheck away from getting evicted. It's a sad state of affairs. And so now, because of political games and, political power plays and people wanting to control every aspect of money coming in and out of this country, that's pretty much what it comes down to. There are a lot of people out there that work for the federal government that are going to actually suffer. Yeah, they could reopen the government, but what difference is that going to make for people when their eviction processes have started? People are missing medicine. People are missing food. People can't send their kids to Head Start, so they can't go to work. These are things that are essential to American people, and they've been there for a while to actually help people. Do we have people that abuse the system? Yes, of course, but look how they're abusing the government system. Look how they're abusing government funds, using them to go, disappear people off of the street, the way that that's happening. This is all very ugly. And again, history does teach us that this has happened before in other countries. It actually has. And so the more and more I start to look at things, it's very sad to me. And I'm not trying to depress people. I'm a realist, and I see what's going on here. When you allow ugliness to dictate a country, that's what you will get. You will get people who will dictate this country. You will get people who will lie to you and spread propaganda on every outlet that they can, and every ear that will listen, inspired by fear instead of honesty. And it's a it's a very sad state of affairs. So we have to figure out a good way to get the message out there to people. Everybody has their own audience. Everybody kind of has their own demographic of people that they can reach, but we need to all come together because we are all affected in one way, shape, or form or another. Now, a lot of us in this country feel it right away. There are those that absolutely feel it later on down the line. It's a shame that we have to, what's going to force this government to reopen is the fact that people aren't going to be able to travel. That's really what it comes down to. When it hits those rich folks' pockets, when it hits the 1%'s pocket or the rich people pockets, because the 1%, I feel like they got private jets. They can get around and do whatever they need to. But the people that wanted them in there for the tax breaks, the people that thought that these people were going to be in there putting more money in their pockets, when they figure out that they're not going to be able to move the way that when they have to move like every fucking body else, that's when they start listening. And so pay attention. The last time that this government shutdown was this long, the only real reason why it opened back up was because of aviation and people being able to fly out, air traffic controllers not getting paid, not showing up for work. And so that's how this is going to go. Pretty soon, these people that are in the haves category, when they start not having, that is exactly when things will start to change in this world well, that's when these people will start to listen. That's just how I feel about it. But until then, the majority of us that are out here that absolutely feel the pain instantly, I'm telling you that we just need to keep the faith. Keep faith. Do the best you can. Reach out to people. Check on them. Do what you can do to help people. Money's tight for everybody. I get it. And things like that. But there's ways we can lend support. And I feel like that's something that we should all consider. And I'm very grateful to be here with you guys and be able to just kind of show you that you ain't the only ones out here that are feeling the pain and see what's going on and want something better. And as soon as we can find an avenue to where we can make this world a better place, not just for us, but for future generations, because the damage is already done. The repair work is what's going to take the longest time, and we are healers. And so in one way, shape, or form, we step into this energy of being a healer, being a teacher, being a counselor, a therapist. You know what I mean? But we are here for that, okay? So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you all. Thank you to all the new subscribers, the current subscribers, the OGs, the channel memberships. Thank you for participating in that and you know, looking out for your brother. I appreciate it very, very much. I also do appreciate all of the messengers out here, all the people that I'm seeing on social media that are speaking about this, that are inspiring people to just to wake up or to feel part of a community. It's very, very important because we've been talking about it for a very, very long time. When it comes down to it, we are all going to have to stick together. We're going to have to put our differences aside so that we can live in this world, in this country. That's what I think. Thank you to anybody who's donated to the channel. I appreciate it. I pray and hope that you get that back 10,000 times fold, especially now, because listen, I get it. Money tight for a lot of people. So if people could reach into their pocket and contribute to it, that really, really means a lot to me, and I really, really appreciate that. Okay, so I burned some sage already. I've already prayed this morning. I'm going to be right back here to pull some cards and see what comes out. Okay, in a minute. All right, so Archangel Michael, please clear out and protect the energy for this reading so I give a clear and concise message to the collective. I'd like to ask that all evil eyes go blind and all ear hustling demons go deaf. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. We're just going to pull from my Mixed Messages Oracle deck. There's a lot of different messages in here, so we're going to see what comes out. Anybody catch that supermoon last night? It was very beautiful. It's very good to see, okay? And keep going. You know, keep going. There are a lot of people, well, I don't want to say people, but there are a lot of beings on this planet that they want to see it stop. And again, witchcraft is a big deal these days. I'm telling you, I know what spiritual warfare looks like, and I know what witchcraft looks like, and I know what a lot of these fucking scabs out here been sending my way. But it's all going back to them. You feel me? We are like Energizer bunnies. We keep going and going and going. So let's see what we got going on here. I'm just gonna see what comes out. Thank you all for tapping in. Hit that like button for me, please. Thoughts and prayers go out to all the collective. All right. Let's see what comes out. That's too many. Can I get a card, please, or do you just want me to pull one? What is this? Somebody's a Sagittarius in the energy. Right on top. Now you know you need your ass whooped. Then the cards go blank. So there's a Sagittarius out here that needs their ass whooped, okay? So Sagittarius, fire sign energy. I ain't gonna talk shit about Sagittarius this morning. I'm gonna keep that moving because I know some of y'all are in one of y'all, especially one of my moderators is a Sagittarius. So I ain't gonna go there with you this morning. But let's see. There's a Sagittarius that needs their ass whooped, and we're about to see why. This will be a quick message this morning, and I'll come back with maybe one or two today. Okay. We're gonna be using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot deck because this deck be hitting. I haven't used it in a while. All right. So let's see. Tell me about this Sagittarius and why they need their ass whooped. Okay. 9:33 a.m. to 11 on the clock. Somebody could also be in Aquarius. Tell me about this Sagittarius, please. So we got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse coming out. Let me get one more. Two more, actually. One more, please. Got the Three of Wands in the upright. One more. Got the Fool. Give me one for the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, please. We got the Knight of Pentacles. One more, please. The Ace of Cups in the reverse. Let me get one more for the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. We're going to keep it like that. Yeah. Something's backfired on this person with the Magician in the reverse. Some type of manipulation. This could be about a job. Something's backfired about this Sagittarius. Somebody's been... some type of illusion has been uncovered. I'm picking up that somebody's probably been doing a little bit of lying here. Now, the Ace of Cups can talk about a huge offering. Yeah, somebody's terrified. Somebody knows it's coming too. They know they need an ass whooping. That's pretty much what I'm getting at. Now, the Three of Wands here. Clarify the Three of Wands. What's the Three of Wands? What's coming in for this person? What can they feel? What can they see? Yeah. Somebody knows something is coming. So this person, again, with the Nine of Wands to the Seven of Wands, they're defensive. They're trying to protect themselves. This person knows that they're going to have to protect themselves. But what are they going to be protecting themselves from? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Give me one more. That's the Two of Cups. The Page of Pentacles to the Seven of Swords. Somebody's been stealing from a business partner. Some type of corruption here. Something at work. Something how this person owes money. This person, there's with this Page of Cups here. Pages talk about communication. The way I like to read it is that pages talk about communication before they talk about anything. But this Page of Cups to me talks about offering up some type of apology. Okay. I feel like whoever this person is has already been offering up some type of excuses. Whoa. We got the Hierophant in the reverse to Death. Okay. So this person with the Hierophant in the reverse, this is one of these group of dumbass people doing the same dumbass shit. This is a person that's a part of some type of group, some type of cult, some type of fraternity, some type of organization. Could be even in the justice system. But you take the energy as a resonance. Could even be a church. They have been absolutely stealing something. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Some type of bad plan here. Okay, somebody's already been offering up some type of fishy cup excuses, some type of fishy cup offers. That's why they're scared. We do have this Eight of Pentacles here. Somebody could be losing a job, or this is where they work or how they earn their money. Again, with this Knight of Pentacles, they've been doing this for a long time. They're getting away with something for a very, very long time. Now, this Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about an unrequited love situation. But the way that I'm reading this right now, there's a lack of loyalty, especially following this Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a very loyal knight in the deck. This is somebody who, makes it to the end of the finish line. That crosses the finish line, that makes it to the end, that follows through. A very loyal person. Following the Ace of Cups in the reverse, this person is very, very disloyal to a group of people. Okay. That's why they need their ass whooped. They're probably gonna get their ass whooped. They're scared. The Two of Cups talks about contracts. What did they agree to do? They've been stealing. You could know this, Sagittarius. You could already suspect this. I may have to pause it here in a minute and come back, okay? Because they're still doing work here. What's the Fool? Listen. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, please. Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit. Give me one more for the Hermit in the reverse, please. Four of Pentacles. Been holding on to some money. Something's coming out about whoever this person is. So this could be a man, could be a woman. The King of Pentacles talks about somebody who runs a business, somebody who could run money. So this could be somebody like a banker. This could be like an accountant, or just a business manager, somebody who's running a business. Now, see, the Fool here can talk about a new beginning, starting over. Doesn't always mean it's a good starting over. This just means that somebody's getting a new start. Is going to have to start over when this comes out. This is going to backfire again with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Something's going to come out, especially that's been hidden. This person, this businessman, the King of Pentacles, to the Hermit in the reverse, to the Four of Pentacles here, tells me that this person has been hiding money. This has been very well hidden. Now, this also what I'm hearing too, this has something to do about somebody cooking some type of books. This is definitely like a manager somewhere or a boss, somebody that has been very wealthy or is very wealthy, that's a part of some type of corrupt organization. Again, this could be something mob related, especially with this organization out here. Yeah, yikes. Let me use this here. A lot of crime stuff has been coming out too. Yeah, I can't make it up. Some type of fraud's been going on. It's right there. So some type of fraud. Somebody's very, very afraid though. Very, very afraid. Yeah. Secret. Give me one more, please. Listen, the Devil, greed. Greed. Somebody's very, very, very greedy, very, very toxic here. They know it's coming too. And I'm telling you here, they know. Three of Wands. They know what's coming. They know what is coming. And they feel trapped. And it's a man. This is a male. Not a masculine energy, but a man. Okay? Because I can't make it up. Greed. Greed is right there. It's a greedy ass man who's broken some kind of law here. And they didn't do this alone. Tell me about this, somebody that they're in organized crime. What did I tell you? So we got a lot of things going on out here, okay? We have fraud. We have secrets, some type of secret fraud. I'm telling you, this has something to do with someone here that has been, again, with this secret, the Hermit, hidden fraud, some type of fraud here. Somebody's been very, very greedy. This is all about greed. It's all about greed. This is what the Devil represents, okay? And this male feels trapped. They can feel it. They know what's coming. They do. Again, greed. It's all about money here. This is somebody that has been controlling somebody's money, managing somebody's money, something like that. And they have broken a law, okay? And they didn't do this alone. Let's see who they've been doing this with. It's a couple. Now, could be like a married couple. Tell me about this accomplice here. Somebody's name could be Ashley. Listen, what I say. Somebody that they're married to. We do have the Emperor here, and we also have the Four of Wands. Somebody that they're either married to or engaged to. Somebody that they share some type of life with, maybe even live together, okay? I did say tell me about this accomplice, so it could be two niggas. I don't know. Take the energy as a residence. So, I just remembered. Now, you know you need your ass whooped. Now you know you need an ass whooping. Anybody remember what's love got to do with it? So this could be like a couple. Again, I can see the type of energy. Okay, let's see. Tell me about this accomplice, partner in crime, couple, organized crime. We got the Knight of Swords, and again, couple doesn't have to necessarily it does, but it's a couple. So take the energy as it resonates, please. Give me one more, please. Tell me one more, please. Okay, somebody could also, again, yeah, it's confirmed. So, we got the Emperor with the Knight of Swords again. Now, this couple energy could okay, so Four of Wands can also mean community. People who live in the same community, are part of the same community. I'm not really seeing any type of romantic kind of energy, although we already know how this goes. Okay, money in politics, money in organized crime makes strange bedfellows, so you never quite know. But this couple, accomplice, partner in crime, couple, that just can mean like a partner. Okay, partner. We do have partner. We do have couple. Part of organized crime. These two people could be business partners. But I'm telling you now, this here, whoever they're involved with, because we did ask about the partner, the accomplice. Somebody here is this man, some type of in charge with the Emperor out here. The King of Swords could be a cop, could be a lawyer. Because the King of Pentacles came out already and we had the King of Swords. So this could be, again, somebody works in finance. Somebody could also be a lawyer. Hmm. 144 on the clock. 444 on the clock. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right. I was looking for my other cards. They're in this tote over here. I got to find it. But we're just going to grab a couple of cards out of the somebody's oracle deck. I'm just going to pull random cards here, see what comes out. Holy Spirit, let's see what we got here for clarification. See if we can get some more information for whoever's out here. Somebody's a reptilian. So these people, I'm telling you, belong to some type of organization, secret society. We already know how this works. Take the energy as it resonates, please. Let me get a couple of more cards, please. I can't make it up. Somebody's a warlock. Somebody's also a Pisces. And the cards go blank. So we're talking about a reptilian, a warlock, and a Pisces, okay? With that Hierophant in the reverse, again, these are people that belong to some type of secret society, some type of organization, and we already know how this goes. What I've been realizing, too, over the last, I don't know how many months, I've been paying attention to a lot of the stories that are in the news. And there have been a lot of things, and I'm not one of those people that I predicted this or I predicted that, but I am seeing, and not just myself, but a lot of other people's that I follow too. A lot of these stories are coming out in the news, whether it be these celebrities, whether it be in government, whether it just be in just cities all over the place. All these different things we've been talking about all this time are now starting to sprout up. These are confirmations here. And just a side note here, for a while, I don't know, a lot of us were talking a lot about a rapper who was going to be involved in some type of red rum case that was, dealing with minor children. And then we see the thing with this David character. And that really I was like, wow, that's deep. So what I'm seeing here, I'm not quite sure, you would know better than I, if this story resonates with you about what type of organization this is. That's why I have to find my other cards that would have given me a little bit more. But definitely Sagittarius. Pisces is definitely in the energy. And we are talking about two males here, accomplices, partner in crime. They are part of some type of organized crime, which makes me believe that this Hierophant in the reverse is like some type of organized crime group, okay? Or they're into some dark shit, especially with this warlock and reptilian energy out here, okay? All these things, all these people or these beings, what ends up happening is we always see it, they turn on each other. What's the saying, you guys? There is no honor amongst thieves. This is what I'm kind of picking up on here. Okay, so we're going to get a few state cards out here and see if any of this makes sense or if it confirms anything for anybody. In the meantime, hit that like button for me. Share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. All right. Whoever this is, though, they know it's coming. They know that they've been caught. However, because I'm telling you, the Seven of Cups, secret fraud, it's in the reverse. So somebody's seeing through these illusions of whoever this person is. This person has been dealing with money. They deal with money. And I'm seeing like somebody, again, like a manager or something. I don't know why I'm seeing like a used car lot. That could be significant. Like somebody could be, a used car lot oftentimes is a front for like money laundering. That could be it too. But this, I don't know, man, this male, not King of Swords, I'm seeing cop energy too as well. But you know, when we're talking about these secret societies, I'm not going to go down a list of them because, you know, they like to watch shit. But, you know, these dark covens and secret societies, they all belong and they all do dirt together. And they into some really, really deep, inhumane, cruel shit. We know this. So let me get... Ooh-wee. Yikes. We got Minnesota out here. And you know what? I saw somebody was from the north. I did in the somebody's oracle deck. Somebody's from the north. So Minnesota is significant, okay? Get another card, please. Texas. Massachusetts. All significant or not significant, but that Minnesota popped out. There's a lot going on. Pisces and Sagittarius. I don't know. Or maybe I do. You never know who you know till you know them, right? All right, you guys. Do we want to let's get a closing message out here. We at 2002 could be a very significant year as well. All right, can I get a few cards out here for the closing message for this reading? You know how in gangs or mafias, mob groups, something like that. Anyway, you know how there's different ranks. So somebody could be like a general, somebody's this, that, and the third. That's kind of what I'm picking up on here. But there's definitely some type of law enforcement element. Somebody's definitely a cop or has some ties to law enforcement or carries a weapon in any way, shape, or form. That's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing some type of muscle here, especially with this Emperor here with the Knight of Swords because of under all this energy. Whoever this Emperor is, Knight of Swords, is somebody that people don't fuck with. I'm seeing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like a bully kind of energy. Somebody that has to carry a, well, not has to carry a weapon, but likes to anyway. Take it as it resonates here. We got the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Can I get two more cards, please? What is this? Eight of Pentacles. Again, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this Eight of Pentacles in the reverse can also talk about somebody doing something corrupt on their job. Okay? Especially following this Knight of Pentacles. This is just confirming everything we're talking about. Fraud, theft. One more, please. Knight of Wands. We got Death right here. Five of Swords. A done deal. Okay? Something that two people agreed to. Something that two people agreed to. And I'm telling you, they're both Nine of Swords. This is the ending because they took some damn money. A lot of it. Fraud. Something like that, okay? And it was a huge failure. Six of Wands in the reverse. All right? And I'm telling you, they're doing all this ass kissing, all this explanation. They're trying to figure out how they're going to get out of this is what I'm picking up on here, but they know that they've been caught. I wouldn't be surprised if these two people, again, with this fool here, jump, skip, because they know that this is about to backfire with that Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, okay? So that is the end of this message. I'm going to close out the reading. Again, hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment in the chat, comment down below. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.